Even when you trigger, I pay for you. Coordinate for you. Show them the range for you. I take a flight along earlier on the day for you. Just so you can care and let's go on. Make you shake his body.
Are you guys together still or no?
No.
No.
I'm not with him.
No.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Today's story moves fast. A public romance flips into a rumor storm, and the timing looks brutal. Yo Gotti isn't trending for a new hit. He's trending because people think his love life got turned inside out while everyone watched. Angela Simmons stays calm and classy. GloRilla soft launches a new man. And the crowd decides what it all means before anyone even speaks. That's the internet now. One post, one clip, one like, and boom, a whole storyline writes itself. Real quick, if you love straight-to-the-point drama breakdowns with zero fluff, hit like right now. Drop a comment with your take as we go, because your angles make these stories smarter. And if you want more high-energy, daily deep dives on celebrity moments, tap subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter. All right, let's unpack the timeline people keep pointing to. It starts with expectations. Fans genuinely thought Yo Gotti and GloRilla were going to step out as more than labelmates. Why? The optics. Big gifts that looked personal, not just professional. The Maybach moment with the bow lit the timeline. Then the wrist candy, the luxury watch, turned speculation into chorus. People didn't just see support from a CEO, they saw acclaim. Whether that was true or not is another story, but perception took the wheel. And once the crowd believes, reversing it is an uphill climb.
Not by choice, but I respect him. It's all love.
It's not your choice?
I wouldn't have chose it, but it was what was best. But I wouldn't have chose it, no.
Then came the curveball. GloRilla pops up with a new man. No long caption, no press rollout. Just a soft launch that said enough without saying much. Instantly, the same fans who read romance into the gifts read distance into the reveal. For them, the message was simple. If there was something brewing with Gotti, it wasn't happening now. That single post shifted energy from maybe them to definitely not. And the memes wrote themselves. Timing, timing, timing. Meanwhile, the Angela chapter is what gives this story so much weight. Yo Gotti was open for years about wanting Angela Simmons. That pursuit became part of his public image. When they finally got together, it felt like a victory lap. People rooted for it. Dreams do come true, right? But love under the spotlight gets loud fast. Rumors bubbled. Blogs took their swings. The reconciliation attempts, think rare bags, iced out timepieces, looked massive to the audience, but big gifts don't always fix small cuts. Pressure kept building.
So you're not telling me that he ended, did he end the relationship or did
No, it was my choice. I had to make a decision, but
Angela, for her part, kept it graceful. In interviews, she didn't slam him or air out the timeline. Respectful tone. Some things are better left unsaid. That's strength. She didn't weaponize the mic. She didn't pour gasoline on rumors. She let the public make their own conclusions, which people were eager to do anyway. And that restraint made her look even more composed as the internet started clowning Gotti's next moves. Silence can be louder than a rant. The rumor mill is a machine. A like on an old photo becomes a breadcrumb. A flower delivery becomes a headline. Friends of friends become sources. The narrative that Gotti might be trying to circle back to Angela picked up speed. Maybe true, maybe not. But once the internet believes someone is in damage control, every move looks like proof. That's the trap of perception. Everything confirms the story, even when it doesn't.
Some stuff is just better left unsaid, I feel like. So I just leave things alone.
Was there heartbreak involved?
My feelings were involved.
Your feelings, yeah.
Now, back to GloRilla. Was her soft launch strategic? Some fans swear it was a message. Others say it's life. People move on. Either way, the effect was the same. It cut off the Gotti plus Glo whispers at the knees. It also amped up the humiliation angle folks kept pushing. The timeline loves a reversal. Going from king energy to scrambling is content gold. Fair or not, the crowd framed him as fumbling the bag and the jokes wrote themselves. This is where brand and heart collide. For artists and execs, image isn't just vanity, it's currency. When your love life becomes a highlight reel, every gift, every post, every cameo is public relations whether you like it or not. Yo Gotti built a brand on composure, wins, and boss moves. That image took a hit when fans decided he looked pressed, and once that label sticks, it takes real time and real wins to shake it off.
It is hard. I feel like for me with relationships, because I get really invested and I'm like in. When I'm in love, I'm in love, like, which means like I'm staying with you. But yeah, my feelings, it didn't feel good.
Angela's quiet approach kept paying dividends. No messy subtweets, no clapbacks, just posture and peace. People project onto that. They see maturity. They see control. She became the steady center while the story around her got noisy. That contrast amplified sympathy for her and magnified the criticism for him. It's the oldest internet equation. One person stays poised, the other looks chaotic. Guess who the crowd crowns? Let's sit with the core lesson: optics. Those gifts may have been kind. They may have been normal in that circle. But to the audience, they looked intimate. To the audience, they looked like a promise. And when the public senses a promise, they expect a payoff, especially if another relationship is still in the frame. Without clear communication, the crowd connects dots however it wants. And once the dots connect, it takes receipts to redraw them.
This man proclaimed that he wanted to get with Angela Simmons. This man, pursued you. He proclaimed it in front of everybody that he wants Angela Simmons.
Another angle the timeline kept asking, is this really about romance? Or is it about narrative control? Celebrities don't just fight for love. They fight for their storyline. Who's the hero? Who's the villain? Who's the punchline? In this case, Gotti went from dream chaser to alleged heartbreaker to maybe regretful ex in record time. Angela moved from loved partner to sympathetic lead. GloRilla's soft launch became the plot twist. 3 arcs, 1 feed. So what do fans want next? Some want receipts, DM screenshots, timelines, confirmation. Others want accountability, an apology, a sit down, a clear statement. The romantics want a reunion. The cynics want a clean break. But here's the hard truth. Silence might be the smartest move for all 3. Not every headline needs fuel, and not every rumor needs a press release. Sometimes the best play is to let the storm pass and rebuild off camera.
Nah, I'm just not that girl. I'm just not that girl, ever.
If there's a takeaway for anybody watching these stories, protect your timing. Don't let gifts speak louder than your words. Don't let the crowd write your script before you've said your lines. And if you're in the public eye, understand that perception can be ruthless. One post can turn a fairy tale into a roast. One like can restart a rumor. One soft launch can end a ship. Here's where we land. Yo Gotti's image took a hit because the internet judged the optics harshly. Angela Simmons earned respect by staying calm. GloRilla's move, whether strategic or just life, reframed the narrative overnight. None of us know what's private. But publicly, timing won the day. If you're still here, drop your verdict in the comments: redemption arc, closed chapter, or plot twist incoming. Your take might be the real headline. Let's talk receipts versus reality. The internet loves evidence, but evidence online often means vibes, captions, and screen grabs with no context. A car with a bow can be generosity, marketing, or romance. A watch can be appreciation, branding, or a flex. Without direct words from the people involved, the crowd fills in blanks with the spiciest version. That's human. It's also why public figures get stuck playing defense even when they say nothing. Another layer is the gift economy in hip-hop culture. Lavish moments aren't rare. Cars, jewelry, first-class experiences, they're part of the language of success. So when fans argue, this wasn't normal CEO energy, others push back, actually, it's common. The confusion lives in the gap between industry norms and public expectations. That gap fuels storylines because what seems routine to insiders looks like a love signal to the timeline. CTA, If this breakdown kept you locked in, hit like, drop your perspective below, and subscribe for more fast, clean deep dives. Your comments decide which saga gets unpacked next.